And we are live on our YouTube channel. Hello, everyone. My name is Circe. Welcome to my daily life with purpose. For those who are asking, I'm from the Philippines. I'm a Filipina, but currently living in the UAE, Abu Dhabi. Okay. So we are now down to our day 20 of our 30-day character development challenge. And today we will be discussing about self-control. Self-control. Okay, so feel free to comment your questions, your insights, your stories, or anything that is related to our topic, or anything that you would want to ask. Like for example, do you want some advice? So me and some of the viewers from TikTok and YouTube will be sharing their advice to you. Okay, so question. Yes, I was putting in guest a song. You remember? Ah, okay, okay. So that was you. The one that you are doing mix remixes. You know, the remixes. You are doing your own arrangement of the songs, right? It was you, right? That you are doing the last the passenger's seat, the song. Uh, Let it go, let her go. It was you. Okay. So you do training about yourself? Yes. Actually, this 30-day character development challenge is for me personally, but I put it on TikTok Live and YouTube Live so that if this 30-day character development challenge is helping me, hopefully, how much more if this could also help others. Okay. If I cut your discussion, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, good morning, good morning. For those who are driving, going to work, because today is another first day of the week. For those who are driving, going to work, or those who are waiting for the bus, please please keep safe. Okay. Is this English class? No, this is not an English class but if you want to learn English, you can also stay on this live. And, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm just a simple human being trying to share my story, my realizations in life, and challenges that I am facing. Like, for example, this 30-day character development challenge. Instead of a lot of negative challenge, this 30-day character development challenge that we are having is actually a positive challenge, helping us to develop ourselves, to know more ourselves, to love more ourselves, and to choose ourselves more. Okay. What's your job right now? At the moment, I didn't have a specific job, but I'm trying to use social media platforms to utilize my time. I also do some painting. If you want to some commissioned or customized painting, please do let me know. So you can also go to my uh, what is this YouTube channel. A lot of paintings, recording paintings are there from the past and the present. Also, the first ever completed painting I have done is already sold. Thank you for Ardi for buying that painting. It has now found a new place. Okay, so what about network marketing? Network marketing, I'm also doing some network marketing back in the Philippines. That's not a risk class. Okay, I'm also doing some network marketing. Cersei, nice to see you. Have a great day. Good life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I cannot read through abstracts. Through abstracts. I do not know how now to uh, call you because you keep changing anti Taya or through us trucks or the other one. I swear that you would be a good therapist. Really? Am I? because I need therapist. I also need some therapist. Okay, anyways, let's proceed to our topic discussion. Just feel free to continue um, sharing your question, your story, your answer, your insights, okay? Along as we continue discussing about our topic for today, just keep doing, because as much as possible, as long as I can, I will read each one of your comment. I know, right? She's already is a great therapist for me. Thank you so much, RD. Thank you so much for positive feedback, RB, as always. Wait, I explained too. I have so much accounts. Yes, it seems like you have. So I think just please give me one username that I can call you. Can I call you Taya? Taya instead of True Astrax and Taya, because that's can that would be easier for me if I will remember you with Taya. Okay, you just let me know, even if you change your username, just tell me, oh sorry, so this is Taya, this is Taya. Hi, code 88. Good morning to you, David. Hello, code 88. I know you are not changing. I'm speaking to True as Trucks. True as Trucks. Can I call you Taya to True as Trucks? I have so much account. Oh, you have so much account also. Why you guys keep, maintaining so much account? I suddenly remember one thing, RD, with so much account. Anyways, let's proceed. Let's drink water as please keep safe, guys. For those, I think you, Alalia the second. Hello, good morning. Okay, let's proceed with our self-control discussion, because every one of those accounts is for something. Yeah. So you are creating accounts, several accounts for different purposes. I do understand for that. I do understand that. Okay. Then I will share you the idea about a network. Jamal, I am already, part of a network marketing company. I'm just inactive at the moment. Okay. I'm not kidding, Sergio. You could help people by giving them advice, and you could start in Reddit. Oh, really? I don't have account in Reddit. Or maybe I have created one, but I haven't used it for a long time. But I'm not into Reddit. But anyways, maybe we'll try one day. Jocelyn Mangaba. Hello po, magandang umaga. Good morning. Hello. Okay, for those who are watching on YouTube and on my TikTok, please do know that I am doing simultaneous live on TikTok and YouTube, so that for those who cannot watch me live on this platform, they can go to my YouTube channel and watch the live replay. Okay, and yeah, you can also leave a comment if you are here to watch the replay. You can also leave a comment, and we will try our best to read your comments and answer for your comments. Okay, so are you are ready? Just get chance and doing it. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you. Which company are you in, Jamal? Which company are you in? Is it a UAE based company, or from other company outside UAE? Okay, so let's proceed with our topic, self control. Self control, you know, um, I don't know if I have managed already having self control, but self control would mean a lot of things, but normally self control is being associated with emotion, because our actions are being led by our emotion. Okay, so self control is normally associated with our emotion. When we are angry, what do we do? When we are happy, what do we do? When we are upset, what do we do? Okay. So I don't think it is, maybe it's some sort of related to gentleness, but gentleness is more on to ourselves only. Like, we need to be gentle. Okay. We need to be gentle to ourselves. But when we say self control, it's also, trying to control your emotion, control your action, so that it would not give, more conflicts. It would not create more conflicts to others. Okay. I have QI have a center in Philippines and also in Dubai. Ah, okay, okay. Filipinos are really good in network marketing. We have a lot of different companies. First give keys, then I trust you, say true. No worries. If you don't trust me, it's totally fine, but I will not give you a keys. Only friends follow the life creator. Thank you so much. I'm with Q1 and smart. Okay. Digital, malang, it's okay. I am not giving my keys just to whoever random people. Dijen, Dijen Mereta, thank you for following. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Etrian. I will try to translate it. Etrian, there is no such translation. Neptune X, hello, hello, good morning. Yeah, they are great in this journey. Yes. Filipinos are, we have lots of network marketing business in the Philippines. Hello, Jabari Hamza, you are on my YouTube channel. Hello, welcome. Thank you for watching me. As you can see, if you are going to watch me on live on YouTube, it's kind of little blurry because I'm using laptop. Okay, I'm using laptop. But I will try as much as possible to read every comments from TikTok so that it's not necessary that you can watch me clearly. So you just listen to my voice and that's it. Accept me, please. Fatima C. Hello, Fatima C. Good morning. At the moment, I'm not yet accepting any guest. Maybe at the end of every live, before ending this live. Okay. Best way to build yourself, personality and money. Where are you? Which Emirates are you based, Jamal? How are you? I'm from MS. I am good. Thank you so much. Okay. Which Emirates are you? Are you in the UAE, Jamal? Are you in the UAE? Thank you, Hamza Jabari, for visiting my YouTube channel. Okay, let's proceed. Self control. Tomorrow, just a little introduction. But tomorrow, Hamza Jabaru, I remember that you asked me about how to have focus, how to avoid distraction. And tomorrow, after self control, tomorrow our topic is, or the next topic to self control is having focus. So I just remember you when I saw the topic lineups, focus. Oh, I think this is for Hamza Jabari, who asked for how to find focus, how to avoid distractions. Okay, so that's I think everyone wants to learn how to have more focus. But today we will be talking first about self control because that could be related also to having focus. Because self control is about, limiting yourself, trying to control yourself from doing something so that you can have focus. It's something that is related. It's something that is related. Okay. So, like for example, You want to focus on your studies. You want to focus on your studies. And then there is this distraction of TikTok, browsing social media, watching YouTube, or hanging out with friends. Then you have to practice self control. You need to control yourself from opening the television, from watching the Netflix, or you need to control yourself from touching your phone because you need to focus on your studies. You need to focus on the thing that you want to achieve. So, self control is related to focus. Yeah, so, related to focus. So, today we will be discussing also, I have a problem in controlling. Hamza Jabari commented, I have a problem in controlling my anger. And that's another thing about self control. We will try to control our emotion. We will try to count 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 or at least 1 to 3 before taking action. Okay, network marketing need a real person who want to do something, not just asking, oh God, please help me. Every job is like that. Every job is like that, Hamza Jabari. You need to take action. God will do the rest, but you need to do your best. There is a saying, do your best and God will do the rest. And it's not only in network marketing, okay? It's for every kind of job, for every kind of profession. You need to do your best, give your best, and God will do the rest, okay? Okay. I have a problem in control. Let's talk about how can we practice self-control, how we can control our anger, our emotion, our addictions, you know, our addictions. So self-control is the ability to regulate your emotions. You have to regulate. It is the ability to regulate your emotions, especially anger. You know, Hamza Jabari, stay tuned. Self control is the ability to regulate your emotions, desires, and actions, especially in difficult situations. Okay, especially in difficult situations. Again, self control is the ability to regulate your emotions, desires, and actions. You need to regulate your emotions, desires, and actions, especially in difficult situation. You know why? Because may sinasabi tayo sa Tagalog na huwag kang padalos-dalos. You don't act right away. If you need to count 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 just to calm yourself down, to regulate, you know, calm yourself down, pause for a while, take back, set back. You know, this is a positive setback. You have to just count for some time. Okay. We practice discipline. We practice discipline. We discuss discipline in our day 17. We practice discipline in our day 17. And discipline also can be applied in having self control because, it is this discipline of pausing, thinking, and choosing wisely instead of reacting impulsively. Okay, so self control is the ability to regulate your emotions, your desires, your actions, especially in difficult situations. It is the discipline of pausing, thinking, and choosing wisely instead of reacting impulsively. You know, reacting impulsively. Spiritually, it is a fruit of the Holy Spirit. You know, self control is another spiritual gift. So, in this 30-day character development challenge, we are trying to practice character traits, personality traits, and spiritual gifts in a positive way. Okay. Okay, Behram Khan, follow the live creator. Thank you so much. Okay, dear, glad to see you, and I'm gonna send you to talk about it. Sure, you can send me message, but Jamal, I am telling you again that I'm already a member. I'm already, part of a network marketing, one of the best network marketing in the Philippines, but I'm just inactive at the moment. Okay, but you can send me message if you want. Okay, what else can we learn from self-control? So take note, self-control is the ability to regulate your emotions, your desires, and your actions, especially in difficult situations. It is the discipline of pausing, thinking, and choosing. Okay, choosing wisely instead of reacting impulsively. Okay, and I will share you some of practical examples. Okay, practical examples that we can practice self control. Number one, choosing to listen instead of shouting back an argument. When we discuss about uh, how to handle conflict, how to manage conflict, when we discuss about how to handle conflict, how to manage conflict, we talk about, we talk about listening first, talking in private, try to find resolution in the conflict, try to keeping the relationship. Yeah, so self-control also can be practiced, okay, by listening instead of shouting back. If someone is shouting at us, so try to listen, try to assess the situation. Okay, what else? Saying no to temptation, like what I said. When for those student, or let's say for those who want to finish a project, for those who are already working, let's say you need to spend time to have focus and finish your project, and you will be because you will submit it at the end of the month. Okay, so you need to accomplish one thing. Okay, so self-control can be also no, saying no to temptation. Okay, saying no to temptation, like distraction, saying no to distraction. I need to focus this, I need to again, this is what I need the most. When Hamza Jabari asked about how to avoid how to avoid distraction, how to have focus, this is also what I need. So again, my dear viewers, followers, and subscribers, this 30-day character development challenge is not only for you, but mainly it's for me personally. But it's helping me. It's helping me because every time I'm discussing whatever I'm discussing, I am being reminded to practice it, to walk the talk, to walk the talk. Okay, so saying no to distraction so that you can focus on things that truly matters, like your studies, your reports, your projects. Okay, so you are saying no to so much browsing on social media, you are saying no to watching Netflix, you are saying no to addictions, you are saying no to spending, overspending, you are saying no to overeating. That is also self-control. When we cannot control ourselves in eating so much, we are trying to eat, we have this stress eating. So with self-control, somehow we can avoid overeating. Okay, saying no to overspending, because sometimes, when we are stressed, we tend to shop a lot. So at the end of the month, we are asking ourselves why I have so much, you know, uh, spend a lot, and I have to pay so much on my credit cards. I have not saved money this month because you overspent your money. Okay, so that is self-control. Okay, number one, try to listen, okay, instead of shouting back. Number two, real practical example is saying no to temptation, to overeating, to overspending, you know. So what else? What practical example can we use in having self-control? You know, anger. Hamza Jabari said, "I do not have self-control and I can easily get angry." You know, I think that it's also part of listening. And when you feel that you are angry, this is powerful. You need to count 1 to 3 at least. And if you are if you are that uh, uh, patient enough, you have more patience. You can count up to 1 to 5, even 1 to 10 before reacting. That's self control. Stopping to pray before sending a text message or out of anger. If you let's just just pause. Okay, stop, pause. If you can manage to pray before reacting, do it. If you can't because you are full of rage, like you have full of emotions, you are angry at the moment. So that's why our topic is self-control, mastering the moment. Mastering the moment. So at the moment you are very much angry. Hamza Jabari, if you are here, at the moment you are very much angry. Your heart is boiling in anger. Your head is, your head is bursting in pain because you are too much angry. So if you can manage to stop and pray so that you will be guided whatever actions you need to take, or if you can pray because you are totally mad, totally angry, at least stop, pause, and count 1 to 3, 1 to 5, or 1 to 10. And it's helping you. Believe me, it will help. If you are watching this, it's okay to not be okay series in the Philippines. There is also a Korean version of that. If you are going to watch that, there is this main character, and she was advised to count 1 to 3 so that she can control her emotion, and that's so effective. Because for me, I'm always doing that. I'm taking a pause. I'm stopping to pray. God, please. Lord, please. Magtimpi ba? Magtimpi. Huwag patalos-talos, magtimpi. Please, Lord, control yourself, take a pause, and then count 1 to 3, 1 to 5, or 1 to 10 before reacting. That's exactly, just recently I will give you uh, another practical example based on reality. There are people that, when you are talking in front of them, they are so nice to you. And when you are turning your back, and you will notice that they are raising their brows. Like, they are rolling their eyes, they are raising their brows against you. And I've seen lots of people doing that to me. You know, when okay, where is your comment? I think it was not paused, Hamza Jabari. Can you please send it again? You said I have problem in controlling my anger. Yeah, that's why we are addressing it already now. Okay, if that is not your last comment, please do share it again, because sometimes TikTok is hiding comments. Okay. Okay. So, um, When I am noticing those people, like when you are in front of them, they are smiling, they are good to you. And then suddenly, when you turn your back, and then you will notice that they are rolling their eyes, they are raising their brows against you. And it happened to me several times. And there is also this recent event. And then what I did, because I noticed if I do not have self control, the immediate reaction that I will be doing is to confront that person. Why are you raising your brows to me? Why are you rolling your eyes to me? In front, you are smiling, and then when I turn my back, the thing is there is mirror. Or sometimes you turn your back and you suddenly do something like this, and then you will catch the real facial expression, rolling the eyes, raising the brows, sometimes with the lips. They are mimicking your words. And without self-control, the first thing that you will be doing is confront that person immediately, impulsively. Okay? You will confront, why are you raising your brows? Why are you rolling your eyes? Why are you mimicking my words? Is there something wrong with me? Is there something wrong with you? Okay. Do you have, you know, anything you can ask right away, impulsively? But for me, I keep giving chances. Okay, this is the first time I saw you doing that to me. My conscience is clear. I'm trying to be kind to you. I'm trying to talk to you nicely. I'm smiling at you. I didn't get any reason. Okay, I cannot think of any reason that you will roll your eyes with me. Okay, so okay, self control. Don't confront. Don't react. Don't just calm yourself. Just stop, pause, and take that as a first offense. Okay, take that as a first offense. Hamza Jabari, I'm giving you now the example because Hamza Jabari said, "Just curious, but did you have ever explode on someone like your coworker or your Russian boss?" I will share with you, a story about that. And okay, I have given that first offense. The second time that I will be saying the same person rolling her eyes, raising her brows, and mimicking my words, the second time, again, I will practice self control. Inhale, exhale. That's the second time. I think I need now to assess myself. Assess myself. I will not confront yet. Okay, I will now assess myself. Did I really do something wrong? Did I say something bad, causing or making this person hate me that to the point that she or he will roll his eyes or raise her brows against me? Okay, control. Third time, fourth time, fifth time. And I know there will be a perfect moment because our topic is self control, mastering the moment. At the moment, I'm mastering my emotion, not to react, not to, confront impulsively that person. But I know there will be one day that I will be having a chance to say that and confront that person. Okay. And I will wait for that perfect chance, for that perfect moment. Because if we react impulsively, if impulsively, if we react impulsively, if we try to confront that person at the moment, at the same moment that you found him or her rolling his eyes, raising her brows, and mimicking your words, that could create a greater or more conflict because both of you are in the emotion, you know, hype emotion. Okay, someone will deny, someone will deny, someone will be outrageous, in anger. Someone will deny. So there's, it will not fix anything. But time will come. Yes. Did you find the perfect time? Yes. It's one time, because I'm not only talking to one person. Okay, there's this one person also that, you know um I I she himself told me that, oh, because she noticed that I saw her in the action, that she's raising again her brows and her rolling her eyes again. And I saw her and I stared at her long, but I didn't say anything. And I know that's the perfect time. And you know what she said? Okay, she's like, then the moment she rolled her eyes and looked at me, I was looking at her already. And what she said, she asked for, you know, uh, understanding. She asked for understanding because she said that her day is uh, not well. She's going through something. And then I told her, actually, this is not the first time I saw you doing that. So, do I need to consider those times also that you are having a bad day? Do I need also to consider those times, the previous ones that you are having a bad day? If that is the reason, then acceptable. Because maybe, I just told someone, I saw this person rolling her eyes to me, and I will not confront yet because maybe that's just a facial expression. That's just a mannerism. That's just it's not about me. It's about him, or it's about her. Okay. So that is why, I don't react impulsively. I don't confront right away because maybe they're just having a bad time. It's not actually me. If it is me, I need to assess myself. Did I something wrong that offend this person? Okay. If there is one time also that I said something and then she reacted differently, and I said, did I hurt your feelings by saying this? I need to be more honest and frank. Did I hurt you by saying this? If so, please do let me know so I can uh, clear, so I can check my words and action next time. Okay. Hi, good morning. Have a nice day. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, OVI. OVI. OV. How do. Okay. Just curious, but did you ever explode on someone like your coworker or your Russian boss? Hamza Javari, I will tell you one thing. I'm not the kind of person that can easily get angry. I'm not the kind of person. I'm strict. I'm sometimes people called me, my friends called me with OCD. I'm such an organized person. Before, if you cannot fix your thing, if you cannot, you know understand my situation, if you cannot understand that I this is what I like, this is what, I'm strict. Before, I tend to tell them that, hey, you need to do this, you need to. But now, if I can do it myself, I do it myself. If not, I choose my stress. I can only fix my thing, I can only fix this, I can only do this. Because you cannot control others. You are learning. So I'm not the kind of person that can easily anger. Just to directly answer the question of Hamza Jabari, just curious, but did you have ever explode on someone like your coworker or your Russian boss? Okay, first, I'm not. No matter how strict I am, no matter how organized I am, because there are people who will truly test your patience. Okay, so okay, I have given earlier an example that I need to stop myself, stay calm, count 1 to 10 before reacting, before what is this, confronting someone, just to avoid conflict, just to keep the relationship okay. So I'm not actually the kind of person who can easily get angry, okay. But if your question is explode, yes. Remember the glass that we keep using as an example. Remember the glass that we keep using as an example. We have our glass for ourselves, and we have glass for each person in our life, okay. If we are putting love, positivity in our own glass, it will reflect, okay, it will reflect. Now, regarding the glass of other people that we are holding for them, it's up to them which kind of emotion, vibes they are feeling in that glass. If the person is feeling love, positivity, positive vibes in your glass, you know, the same you will give, because it will overflow. The same vibes you will give, the same emotion you will give, the same love you will give, the same respect you will give. But if the person glass that you're holding is giving you negative vibes each single day, like let's say coworker, today she shouted at you, okay. Today another day she said bad against you, okay. She backstabbed you, okay. She disrespected you, okay. And all, if it is a mixture of love and hate, okay, it will be balanced. Like it will not explode. But if this person is really trying your patience, trying your core, okay, okay, every single day it's filling up positive with negativity, and one day it will explode. It will happen. It will explode. Okay, because for a long time you've been holding on. For a long time you've been staying calm. For a long time it's you're trying to understand, you forgive, you respect. So for me, if you are asking me if I have ever exploded already on someone, yes. Okay, because meaning to say, you already have they already have reached the limit. Okay, they have pushed you so hard to the wall. Okay, but I feel bad, I don't believe. You don't believe in what? Hi Hazem, good morning. No way. You don't believe in what? Okay. So what else? What else? Practical examples we can have self-control. Okay. Like for example, the traffic. Staying calm. It's patience, it's discipline, and it's self-control. We keep using traffic as an example. When we discuss about patience, when we discuss about discipline, when we discuss about gentleness, when we discuss about kindness, I think in all of this, traffic is a very good practical example. In self control as well, we can use traffic, staying calm in the traffic, you know, instead of lashing out, okay? Instead of lashing out. So you stay calm, try to listen to the music because you cannot control the traffic. If you can fly, then fly. Instead of lashing out, instead of, you know, uh, getting mad while on the traffic, play some music, do some moves inside your car. I'm a driver too. And if you are sitting on the passenger and you are sitting on the passenger and there is this taxi driver, what I'm doing is I'm trying to use the opportunity to speak to the driver. And if the driver is so serious that he doesn't want to be disturbed, I use the moment to read something or to pray, because there is a reason why you have the delays. There is a reason why you're in the traffic. Okay. You can utilize the time in a most meaningful way. Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm doing. That's why my friends, they are telling me, Cersei, you are not an introverted person because you keep talking to stranger. And I love talking to taxi driver because most of the time I'm taking the taxi. Okay. Especially when I was in Sharjah, you cannot imagine the traffic in Sharjah. You cannot imagine the traffic every morning from Sharjah to Dubai. My office, when I was still in Sharjah, I was in Sharjah for more than 8 years. So the traffic from if it is not traffic, my from my place to my workplace is only maximum of 5 minutes. Okay, it can be without delay or whatsoever. If it is straight, I can reach my workplace in 3 minutes straight, because it's just straight. Okay, 3 to 5 minutes I can reach my workplace. Okay, but if it is traffic from my workplace, from my place, from my home, from my okay, from the from the road that I'm waiting the taxi, okay, up to the workplace, it will take me 30 to 45 minutes if it is traffic. Okay. If you are in Abu Dhabi, maybe you are not, you have, or other Emirates, you have not experienced. Allow me to charge my phone. If you are in Abu Dhabi or other Emirates, okay, you have not experienced the what is this? The traffic in Sharjah to Dubai and Dubai to Sharjah in the evening, in the afternoon. Then you know, from there, I have used self control. I have practiced self control. I don't need to be lashing out in road rage. I don't need to be angry, to be mad at the taxi driver why he's not overtaking, why he's not getting the chance to overtake to this car and take chances so that we can get reach our destination fast. So that's why those people who are living in Sharjah and you are working in Dubai, if there's no traffic, it will be, you can reach until let's say Ibn Batuta, or you can reach that in less than 30 minutes straight. But if not, it will take more or less 2 hours. More or less 2 hours. So what they are doing, they are getting up in the morning at 4:30, and they are start traveling 5 to 9 a.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Imagine. Okay. I like Chinese culture. I just will like her. Okay. Which one haven't thought of it while it's is basic logic? Which one? Very true. Wait. I missed some comments. I don't know why, but I feel bad. I don't believe. No way. How did you explode? You are very calm. Okay. Very true. Life creator. Haven't. This is the thing, Hazem. I will tell you one thing. There are 10 chances that you will explode. For the 9 times that you have self control and you practice self control, you stayed calm, you try to understand, you try to forgive. And the 10th time, because not all the time you are okay, not all the time you will be fine, not all the time you are positive, okay? There are times also that we are down. There are times also that we are in pain. There are times also that we are, when I exploded, when I give you this explosion, like explosion, when I exploded, that moment I was mourning. It was in 2020. I lost my grandmother in April 25. This first death anniversary of my father. First death anniversary of my father. A second death anniversary of my father. Same day I lost my grandmother. June uh June 5 I lost my second grandmother, my grand auntie. And June 15 I lost my uncle, whom I considered my second father. August. It happened I exploded in August. I tried to understand the person many times for a long years. For the 100 times that I am trying to understand, trying to show some respect, trying to forgive, trying to choose to love that person. And then there's this one time that I already exploded because of so much negativity, because of so much cursing. And you know what happened? Hazim, listen to this. You know what happened? I was judged by that one day, one time that I exploded over the 100 times that I tried to understand, that I tried to be calm, that I tried to keep my mouth shut. I keep my I keep my peace. I tried to be more silent. You know, over 100 times, there is only one time that I exploded because not all the time we are okay. We have also our down moments. We have also our morning days. We have also our hard times. Okay. But I was judged for that particular day. And they would never forgive me for that one day. And I don't know why. Okay, I like Chinese culture, but I'm not from China. I'm from the Philippines. I just like her. She helps people. Hazem. Sorry. RGMA Pro, thank you for following. Compassionate Carly, yes, so true. It's okay to explode and it's healthy to process emotions rather than suppress them. What? Oh no, yes, I understand. Thank you. Compassionate, your comment is hidden, but I will try to read it. I'm sorry to hear that your explosion wasn't treated with compassion. Exactly. I was not treated with compassion. And it was used for me. Imagine it was 2020 that I exploded. It was in the month of August. And it was used against me again and again and again. Like, um, you are right. I was not treated, that particular moment was not treated with compassion. The way that I tried to understand and show them compassion before, that day was not. It was used against me again and again. Why? This is what, this is what I tried to explain when we talk about how to handle conflict. You know, when we talked about understanding and how to handle conflict the right way, when we discuss about, how to manage conflict, I realized during that discussion that some people just avoid discussing about the conflict because, you know, they they are not gossiping. They don't want to confront. They don't want to talk about it privately because they can't heal from the past. They can't heal from the past. They cannot accept the fact that you are changing. You know, that particular moment is only the moment that you have exploded. Okay. But every time there is a conflict, it will be used against you again and again and again because they are not healing from that. They are not moving on from that, and they haven't shown, you are right, they haven't shown compassion. Okay, they can never forget. Yeah. So uh, when in 2024 I did realize that their action has affected me a lot. Their action have has affected me a lot to the point that I keep thinking about their anger. I keep thinking about their hatred against me. What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Did I do that I keep receiving lies? What did I do that I keep receiving the same comments again and again? Okay, just for one day that I exploded. And they considered me as a bad person, as a person who get easily anger, as a person, a lot of negative description about me is that are actually not me. And I there was a point also in my life, like after that particular scenario, there was a point in my life because they use it against me again and again. There was a point in my life that I tend to believe them already, that maybe they are right, maybe this is me. But beginning of 2025, I tried to assess myself, I tried to know myself, and my friends who actually knows me told me that, Cersei, you are not that person. We know you. You are not that person. You are a good person. And that's kind of helped me somehow, relieved, my pain. Because it's painful actually. It will affect you actually. So I'm just thankful for those people who truly and actually know me, because they can tell to my face that not through backstabbing, not through lies, okay, not through negative stories about me. They can tell it to my face that you are not that person. You are not Daisy. You are not bad. You are actually a good person. So stop hurting yourself by believing those lies. And those words from my friends, from my best friends, are actually a healing, as the start of my healing. When they said that in front of me, to my face, and okay, these are actually the people who actually know me. Why would I believe that those people who don't know me? Okay, they just believe on the description of me they created on their mind, but they don't actually know me. Anyways, going back to the comment, yeah, compassionate Carly, your username is so matching with your words. I'm sorry to hear that your explosion wasn't treated with compassion. Yeah. I'm so sad and depressed, and I want to do anything in my life to be free. Unknown. What do you want to do in your life? I think I know it exactly. Don't do that because you will regret it at the end of time. Whatever it is that you are trying to be actually free, practice self control. Practice self control. Okay? We are now on our day 20 of our 30-day character development challenge. You can go back to my YouTube channel from day 1 to 20 so that you can have this character development challenge. Okay? And you will avoid whatever it is that is in your mind that you are trying to do so that you can be finally free. Okay? Please don't do that. Whatever it is. You working on self-control. Yes, I'm working on self control. I'm not an expert yet, but I'm trying to practice self control. I can make you angry and losing 20 days of self control. Exactly. Try. Try. Try me. There are lots of negative viewers. There are a lot of, there are already lots of viewers who tried my patience, who tried my self control. You can, Abdul, you can also try me. What? Your dad went to get milk? Did he come back? I don't know. We are not discussing about dad to get milk here. Nasreddin, follow. Thank you so much for following Nasreddin. I'm trying to read the comments just now. I want the English. I don't speak very good because I'm learn. Try to read more books. Try to read more books. For those who want to know, because this is my daily question that I'm getting: how to learn English, how to practice public speaking, how to improve my English communication skills. Please try to read more books, English books. Okay, read it aloud. Okay, if there is no one in the room, okay, you can read it aloud. Listen to your own voice. Listen to your pronunciation. If you are not familiar with the words, if you are unsure of the words, you can go to Google or YouTube to check for the meaning and the proper pronunciation of the word. And that's the best way you can improve your English speaking skills. And for the vocabulary, you can improve that by listing down the words that you don't know. List it down, write the meaning, okay, on your notes, okay, and try to use that in a sentence. That too will help you improve your vocabulary. For the grammar, there are already lots of uh, online teaching, online class that you can learn more about grammar. Okay, I'm not an English teacher, but that's the only tip I could give you. Okay, violation detected and live now to avoid suspension. Thank you so much, notification, for being here and for liking this live. Thank you so much for your comment, but please do stop it because I can report you and you will be banned. Notification, please stop it. Okay. Mhm. You are just Abdul. Thank you so much for following. Are you tired already? Notification? Thank you for stopping. Hello, Abdul. How are you? Any more? Is there any more questions? So we have given already practical examples about how to practice self-control. What else? What else can you share about you practicing self-control or about you not practicing self-control? Please do share on the comment section. Nasrin Espanol, thank you so much for following. Welcome back to my daily life with purpose. Okay, you in Kuwait? No, I am currently in the UAE. Okay, what example? What else? Okay, we used as an example, as a practical example, real life based examples. Listening instead of shouting back to the one who is shouting at you. Saying no to temptation, that is self-control. Setting boundaries also, we have discussed boundaries, we have discussed discipline, we have discussed patience. So saying no to overspending, overeating, overwatching. Saying no to temptation, in short. What else? Stopping, pausing yourself, praying before confronting someone, before overreacting, before reacting. So you need to pause for a while, stop, and if you cannot pray because you are angry too, you are not in that mood to pray, at least stop, pause, and count 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 10. Inhale, exhale. What else? Staying calm in the middle of the traffic, staying calm while you are in the long queue, you know, especially if you are at the pharmacy. Sometimes at the pharmacy, there is all the time long queue. At the grocery, while at the, there is a long queue going to the cashier. So you need to stay calm. Notification, thank you so much for commenting so much. That would really help me, but your comments are not related to the topic. And notification, I think you are just wasting your time and energy trying to comment repeatedly. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, sorry. Notification is saying sorry to me now. It's okay, but don't do that. If you want the top, if you can relate to the topic, if you want the topic, you can share it. You can spend your energy, your time, your effort in a more meaningful way. You can share it. You can like the live instead of commenting. You can double tap the screen and like this live. Okay. Yeah, you are buang. You can spend your energy in a more meaningful way instead of spamming uh, someone's live. Okay, you can double tap it. You can participate even. Maybe you have a perfect example or experience related to our topic, self-control, mastering the moment. So here, as you can see, I have mastered somehow the moment. When notification is trying to spam me with lots of notification that I have violation. Okay, question. Do you have any more question? Do you have any more question, my dear viewers, subscribers, and followers? Do you have any more question? When was the last time you reacted without pausing? When was the last time you reacted without stopping, without pausing? Meaning to say, you reacted impulsively. When was the last time? Maybe just today, this morning, while on the traffic, while going to work, or while preparing. You reacted without pausing. Maybe your husband or your family member tried to stop you, tried to annoy you while preparing, going to work. When was the last time did you reacted without pausing, without self-control? Okay, ask yourself, when was the last time? Then know for yourself that pausing, stopping for some time, inhale, exhale, you know, will help you somehow uh, go smoothly in the moment. No conflict, no arguments, no shouting. It's giving you time to think. So remember the definition of self-control. Self-control is the ability to regulate your emotions, desires, and actions, especially in difficult situations, because there are really lots of moments, and there are people who will really try your patience. They will test your patience. They will challenge you, just like notification, what he did to me today. Yeah. Okay. And then Hamza Jabari, thank you so much for coming back. But I think you missed the answer. Yeah, I gave practical examples how to handle emotions, how to handle anger. I have given practical reason based on my personal experience. If you want to know those examples that I have given, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch the replay later. Okay. Where are you from? Moan Mandala? Is there any question of is there any Moan? Is there any Moa Mendal? Where are you from? I really need to practice in controlling my anger. One time I was near to end the life of someone. I think a couple of hours. I'm sorry, I want to do a couple of things. It's okay, no problem. Don't worry about the notification. He already said sorry to me. He already said sorry to me because of what he did. So don't worry about notification. We're okay now. And notification, maybe he will follow me instead of spamming me with comments. Okay. What else can we learn from self-control? You know, self-control is not actually, it's the same with honesty, with kindness, with gentleness. It's not actually for that person in front of you. It's actually for you. When we are practicing self-control, it's for us. It's for us. We are taming the the tiger inside us, the lion inside us. We are taming the demon inside us. There is this uh, uh, there is this story that uh, I've watched. You know, Twilight. You know, you need to control your emotion so that you can you can keep your what is this? Um, I don't remember exactly, but every time they are mad, they are angry. That's the time the wolf is coming out. So we need to tame our emotion. We need to tame the tiger inside us, the demon inside us. And I have listened to a podcast also how to silence the demon inside me and how to silence the demon on others. I think you need to go through that as well. You need to listen to that. It's available on YouTube. How to silence the demon in me, how to silence the demon in others. Because, as I've said, out of 100 times that you are trying to be understanding, there is one time that you are also not okay. You will also be tested. You will explode. I answered your question, Hamza Jabara, about did I ever exploded? Yes, I did. Out of 100, I did once. And this was used against me to judge me that I'm actually a person who get easily angry when in fact I tried to understand 99 times. Okay. I tried to forgive 99 times. I tried to respect them. I tried to choose to love them 99 times over one time that I exploded and they have used it against me. Okay. Most of the time I'm silent. If there are people who are trying to backstab me, there are people who spread lies about me. There are people, one day some people will come in front of me trying to tell me that, oh, this person said something negative about you. There's one person who will call me in the middle of the night that, I cannot sleep. Why? I said, why? Because there's this one person who told me that you are this bad person. And I cannot believe them. I don't believe them. That's why I cannot sleep without talking to you. And I said, who is this person? This person is like this, like that. And then I came to know about it. You know, I never confronted. Every time there are people who are coming in front of me, telling me that someone is backstabbing me, that someone is telling lies about me, someone is spreading negative words or stories about me, I never confronted that person. Never. Why? I want to protect also the identity of the person who told me. And two, I wanted to keep my peace. And there are times also that even I know already what they are doing, I try to be civil in front of them. It seems that I do not know. Am I being plastic? Am I being what is this? Not real? No, I'm not being plastic because that's who am I. Yeah, that's actually who I am. Okay, so I want to prove them that their lies is actually lies. I want to show them who I am. Okay, so that's why I'm still trying to be professional, civil, casual in front of them. Okay. But if there is a chance that I could tell them and ask them why, then I will take that chance. And I do believe, like what I said to Hamza Jabari, there's always the right time, the perfect time to confront someone. Not impulsively, not, right away, but there will come a time, really. Because that person that I've been talking to you, um, there was a time also that I already confronted through during it was a calm, peaceful day that I even asked, why did you do that? Why are you telling lies to these people? That's why these people are hating me, because of your lies, not because of what I did to them. Okay, so today, ask ourselves, when was the last time I reacted without stopping, without pausing? Okay, and how would pausing or stopping or staying calm can help me in those moments? Okay, it would give you more time to think. Yeah, and if you can pray, you are inviting the Holy Spirit to guide you. Yeah, you are inviting the Holy Spirit to lead you to whatever actions you need to take. Okay, that will not harm yourself and others. Okay, and for action or reaction that you will not regret at the end. Okay, because most of our actions that we did impulsively, we are we are ending regretting it. The end is we always regret it. Okay, what situation in my life requires greater self-control? Like for example, Hamza Jabari. What situation in your life, the feeling of anger, the feeling of trying to kill, trying to stop someone. Okay, patience. Have patience. Okay, greater self-control most of the time is because we are impatient instead of being patient. We are being impatient. So we discussed already about gentleness, kindness. We also discussed about patience and discipline. Okay, so now we are discussing about self-control. So all of those are correlated. Actually, the 30 days, the 20 days character traits, personality traits, and spiritual gifts that we have discussed up until now, they are actually connected to each other. So in practicing self-control, we are also trying to practice being kind, being gentle to ourselves, having more patience, okay, discipline. So please have more patience, because most of the time self control is because we are impatient. Okay. Remember, self control is the discipline of stopping, okay, and pausing and choosing to think before reacting impulsively. Okay. Seek the guidance of the Holy Spirit. I'm telling you, seek the guidance. If you can manage to pray, stop, pause, pray, breathe in, breathe out, count, then until you keep yourself calm. Invite the Holy Spirit all the time. Really, they will guide you, because there are moments really that we are not even kind to ourselves. We are also impatient to ourselves. So try to invite the Holy Spirit. Try to pray and ask God, what if it is you, Lord, who will deal with this person? If it is you, Lord, who will deal this situation, what will you do? What will you do? Okay. So what else? What else are you learning? What else can you give as an example about self-control? What else? Self-control is not weakness. Similar with kindness, humility, honesty, discipline, and patience. They are not all associated to being weak. Self control is also not a form of weakness. It's it's a spiritual gift like patience, like kindness, self-love. Okay? Self-control is not weakness, it's a strength. Actually, it's a strength. Similar with humility. When you are humble, you are not weak. You're actually strong. You are actually uh, having more strength under God's grace. Okay? Pausing before reacting creates space for wisdom. Pausing before reacting creates space for wisdom. Okay? Peace and grace. Pausing before reacting creates space for wisdom, peace, and grace. Because when we pause, when we stop, instead of reacting impulsively, instead of confronting, instead of shouting at the person, instead of being angry all the time, you know, when we choose to pause, stop, stay calm, you know, we are gaining wisdom. We are being, we are practicing the discipline of thinking first, okay? And you choose peace over chaos. You choose peace over arguments. You choose your peace. You keep and protect your peace, okay? And you keep that grace that is coming from God, okay? Every time I choose to breathe and pray, you know, and respond thoughtfully, every time I choose to stop, stay calm, breathe in, breathe out, okay? Pray and respond thoughtfully. I really I choose and protect relationships. I choose my own peace, okay? And you will witness that through my words, through my actions, through my examples, okay? I'm not being perfect here, that I'm 100% perfect. When someone asks me, "Did you ever explode?" Yes, I did. I am also exploding, because not all the time, 24/7, we are perfectly fine. There are moments also that we are down. Okay? Self-control, it's a myth inside a scummy world. For those who do not know how to practice self-control, that is your truth. Cause yes. If you do not know how to practice self-control, your statement might be true to you. Kasha, self-control it's a myth inside a scammy world. Okay? If you do not know how to practice it, that's why we are being reminded today about self-control so that we can practice it. But if you are not practicing self-control, you are not mastering the moment. Okay? You do not know how to stay calm, how to be patient, how to stop, pause, and pray. Then you will believe that having self-control is a myth. But for those who loves to practice self-control, who knows how to handle the situation, handle the conflict, self-control is a powerful thing. It's not weakness, it's not a myth, it's a powerful thing. It's a strength. It's a grace from God. Okay? Because when you are practicing self-control, you are trying to protect your own peace of mind. Okay? And as much as possible, you are keeping protecting relationships. Okay? So if you are a person who can easily get mad, who can easily affected by the negative forces, who can easily get angry, then you can say that self-control is just a myth. Okay? But today Hopefully, Cassias, hopefully by listening to this um, 30-day character development challenge, day 20, self control, mastering the moment. Hopefully, try to give yourself chance to practice self control and to let you know how powerful it is, how this can actually help you, okay? How this can actually help you save your day, save your life, save others' lives. Because if you do not know how to practice self-control, like what Hamza Jabari said, you can end someone's life. Hello, hello. I cannot read your Arabic name, but hi, good morning. Welcome to my daily TikTok and YouTube live with purpose. Welcome. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. What else can we learn from today's topic? Okay, you have power over your mind. Someone said, Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Okay, I think this quote is for you, Cassias. This quote is for you, Cassias. Okay, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. You will find strength. Okay, so this is for you. You have the power to control your mind. You have the power over your mind, not outside force or not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Okay, before reacting, again, try to pause, stop, pray, count at least 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 10. Okay, and ask yourself, will my response honor God? Again, this life is guided by the two guiding principles that I am following. First and second greatest commandment. First commandment, love God with all your heart, with all your strength, with all your soul, with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Okay. So, everything that you do, ask yourself, will this honor my God? Okay. In practicing self control, you try before reacting, stop, stay calm, pause, pray, count, and ask yourself, will my response honor my God? Is this the way how he will respond? If this will happen to him, if it is him who will do this, how he will actually respond. Okay? So before ending this live, my dear viewers and followers, healthy self-control tips or healthy self-control practice, like, it helped me and hopefully it will help you also. Journalizing when you are upset. Okay, instead of sending long messages, cursing messages, hateful messages to someone because they offended you, instead of trying to prove something, because no matter how you try to prove something, nobody will believe you because you are at the peak of anger mood. That person also that you are trying to talk to is also in angry mood, so no one will give way, no one will try to understand. So instead of sending long hateful cursing messages, try to journal when you are upset instead of lashing out. What else, what healthy tips or self control practice we can do? you know Practicing silence, silence and reflect on the situation can help a lot. When I started the year 2025, I choose more silence instead of proving my point all the time. Because again, when they started not to believe you, no matter what you say, they will never believe you. Okay, it will just create more chaos. It will just create more um, arguments. It will just create more hate, conflict. So one of the healthy tips, self-care, that I did practice starting 2025 is silence. And you're not just putting yourself in silence, you're trying to reflect as well. You are trying to reflect on the situation. You are trying to reflect on your emotion. Okay. And boundaries. We discussed on our day 14 setting boundaries. Setting boundaries also can help. Not all the time you need to talk. Yeah, not all the time you need to lash out. Not all the time you need to prove your point. Set boundaries, okay? With people, with time, with money, or your emotions. Set boundaries, okay? So I think that would be it for today. Any more questions or any more, what is this? Any more uh, comments? If you want to share something related to self control, mastering the moment. Okay, this is our day 20 of our 30-day character development challenge. If you want to know day 1 to 20, please go to my YouTube channel and the replay of this live will be will be on public. Okay, so you can watch the replay of day 1 to 20 on my YouTube channel. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel, please note that I keep looking this side because I'm also doing simultaneous TikTok live. So I'm getting lots of comments and sharings and questions from the TikTok live. Okay. So that is why I'm trying to read the comments one by one as much as possible so that for those who are watching on YouTube for the replays, okay, you will know exactly to whom I am addressing the answers, okay, and the stories. Okay, what else? What else can we learn? Okay, question, guys. Feel free to ask questions if you have any. Okay, tomorrow, our topic again is related to self control. Related to self control, it's focus. Because someone asked actually the other day how to avoid distraction, how to have more focus. So, tomorrow, our topic, or in the next live, our topic is focus. Okay, I have created one video about it. I think last year or last 2 years ago, I have created one video about it that I also have problem having focus because I'm the kind of person who get easily distracted. Okay, so I did make one video of that, how to get more focus. In that video, I am trying to ask how to get focus. Okay, how to get focus. And this time on our 30-day character development challenge, on our day 21, we will be discussing focus and how self control is related to focus. Because when we have self control, we say no to distraction, we say no to temptation, so that we can have more focus and try to achieve the things that we need to achieve. Okay. So I hope to see you again tomorrow, everyone. For those who have followed me from this live, for those who will subscribe me from watching this live on YouTube, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for those who are my constant viewers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your comments, sharing your um, questions and answers as well. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope to see you again next live. So, again, my name is Circe, and this is my daily life with purpose. Have a good day. Happy Monday. God bless everyone. Bye.